This barbershop story's got to get told tonight.
Really?
Don't make me tell it. I can't tell it. It's your story.
All right. Well,
it's not a long. The beauty is it's not a long story, but it's maybe one of the funniest things I've ever heard you say.
You've built it up. This is what I'm worried about. Like you've built it up like it's this fantastic story.
If I'm and no one behind the glass or listening, except for maybe 3 people, know what it is you're about to say.
Right.
If the reaction behind the glass isn't fucking amazing,
there are some.
I will take full blame. I'll take every bullet on this. I fucked up. I was wrong. I have a feeling the way you deliver it.
Okay, my barber when I was a kid growing up, when I had hair, his name was Frank, and Frank was, of course, of Italian descent. Having the name Frank, and part of the story are hand motions because Frank is of Italian descent, and my mom used to take me to the barber, and he was about 5'2", and Frank would always say to me at the end of the
Hold on, and how old are you?
Oh, I'll put the story at about 10 or 11 years old.
So you're fairly impressionable.
Oh, very impressionable.
As you're getting this mane of hair cut.
Right. This wonderful, beautiful...
This Ron Duguay thing that you had going on.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Okay. So you're 10 or 12, whatever.
Yeah. So he would always say to me at the end, hey, you want size buttons? You want size buttons? And I would say... And my buddy Moose used to go to the same barber, so we would laugh and chuckle about size buttons. And in fact, in grade 5... he put lines in my head, thinking that all the cool kids, all the cool kids, they do this one. You want this? And yeah, sure, no problem.
Hey, Timmy, West Philadelphia, born and raised, eh?
On the playground's where I spend most of my days.
Hey, DJ Jazzy, the
she's
guy.
not bad. So
Uncle Fit throw him so much.
And he would always say, she's not bad. She's not bad. No, it's not bad. Looks good.
For the record, Tim has not gotten to the best part. Not even close.
So stop selling it.
Not even close.
Yeah, you can't.
I feel like it's hype. I feel like Flavor Flav.
Yeah,
I feel
you
like
are my hype man. So he used to have a cup of coffee that would sit. There was a little area beside the barber chair where it was like a window, and on the windowsill to the waiting room where my mom would usually be sitting waiting for me. And he would have a cup of coffee that would sit on that sill. And he would pull the cup of coffee off, and he would take a sip. Oh. And then he'd look at me and move in close and go, she tasted just like the pussy juice. Now, I am 10 or 11 years old.
And your mother?
And my mother is sitting in the waiting room. And Frank, my barber, would go, she tasted just like the pussy juice. Okay, but that's not all. That was the start. That's my baptism by fire into Frank's world.
Quickly, before you continue, was I right or was I right?
Thus far, the shooter, thus far.
The strip mall that I would get my hair cut at had an Asian massage parlor about 5 doors down.
You never told me this part of the story.
From the... Yes, I have.
This part I have no idea.
When I do the hand motions, you'll remember this part.
How did you know what it was?
Because it had Asian... Yeah, right. So, this Asian massage parlor, 4 doors down from it. Now I'm probably a little older because it took a while. And he tells me about the Asian massage parlor, which I just think is open, whatever that is. Says open on it, and there's some things hanging down from it, some drapes hanging down. And he goes to me, he goes, hey, you know those girls down there? I said, the girls down there. He goes, the girls down there. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, the girls down there. I said, what do you mean about the girls down there? And he goes, you go down there, they're gonna fuck you. And he gives me the universal sign for...
Which includes moving your left hand forward and hitting your bicep at the same time with your right hand.
And at 14, this is great information.
This is a mind fuck
like,
when you're this age.
I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean they get it? And he's like, it's a massage. You can go for a massage. You can get a little more than a massage. I'm like, how do I go in there? He's like, $50, $60.
He's telling you the rates?
He's
giving you a rate card?
It was amazing. Yeah. So that was my barber.
Did I lead you astray, Noon? On
Money
you.
story.
But you need this.
Oh, the hand. Yeah,
no,
it's theater of the mind. They know.
Yeah.
Well done. You never told me the second part of that story.
Come on.
Never.
Yeah, you've been there. Cabby knows that story.
But you never said, I've never been in the room in that second part of the story. You always cut it at pussy juice. I can't believe it. Did that just happen?